What's up guys, it's Michael here. In this video, we're going to talk about work ethic and how can you build a growth mindset. So a lot of people don't really mention what does it take to get to that next level, and especially the process. A lot of people do avoid this topic because they don't want to remember the stressful times that they had to go through, and they don't want people to know that all the doom and gloom they have been through to get to that process. And I made a video on this before, and I'm here to reiterate it again because I still practice this method every single day, which is basically trying to have a growth mindset, practice all different types of spirituality, and also I do law of attraction stuff too. But do I let that hinder my work ethic? No. And at the same time it's really difficult to keep a really positive feedback, a positive outlook of the world. Especially, let's say, for example, the economy is not doing well, and there'll be other cases where your business is not doing great. And if that is the case, then it's very difficult to offsee and offset that negativity. So when you have a bad day, a bad day can totally ruin what progress you're making, what work you're doing, and also it can potentially make or break a client. So everyone has these problems, and a lot of people don't mention it. And this is especially important in business and also in school. It can lead to many things. It's mentally, you can basically put it, is mental health. So I'll keep this video nice and short. What do I do to practice more positivity thinking and how to be a more optimistic person? At the same time, open yourself more opportunities, meaning look at the world around you more positive. And I can guarantee you, you'll get a lot of people and clients who will like you a lot more when you're a more positive person. So, of course, there are certain topics, for example, politics, that involve some type of negativity. But you can reword it in a way and rephrase it to the point where it sounds more positive or basically opens a dialogue for more discussion and conversation. Like, for example, asking you guys to click the subscribe button down below and the like button. You guys should do it because when this channel grows, I'll share more of the secrets and more opportunities that you guys, I should convince you to open your own business. So the first thing you got to understand, this is based on my experiences and also my parents' experiences of running a business. So my background is I run through Amazon FBA. And I've been doing that many years, of course. It wasn't easy the first couple of years. And in my parents' case, they were a CPA. They were a CPA for many years. They worked for big four tax corporations, and it took a lot of heat. A lot of people think working for like Google, Facebook, Apple, big law firms, big pharma firms, anything that size, you're always going to have political strife and someone will put you down. It's the way when you look at it and you take those experiences and apply it back to yourself. So what I want to concentrate today is your mindset, how you keep an optimistic view of the world and don't let it drag you down and other people around you. So how do you practice it? So the first thing you can do, and I apply this myself, this is what I personally use. A lot of people use other things. So when you're feeling down for the day, let's say, for example, you're unhappy, you got yelled at work, maybe at school your test didn't go well, maybe you're having problems at school, for example, bullying, because this relates to business also. First thing you can do is if you cannot control your emotions, go to sleep. Literally, it's so simple. Just go to sleep. When you go to sleep and fall asleep, you black out. When you black out, your brain shuts down and stops thinking for a moment of time. That helps you calm down and reset your body. This is very important because there are times I actually have stressful situations. I couldn't calm myself down by meditating, by basically calm myself down. Sometimes some people binge eating, some people drink, and even worst case, you go to drugs, which at the end, it doesn't solve your problem. Sleeping will be one way that I personally apply to myself, and you can give it a try also. Everyone sleeps. So if you're watching this video, if you don't sleep, dang, you must be superhuman, or maybe even God yourself. But going down to list number 2, meditating. Meditating is a very useful situation. So the best example is you're having a stressful day, and maybe you're running your business. You can't figure out what to do to get more clients. Maybe your client gave you a hard time saying that you charge too much, you are too expensive, and you don't know what to say, and you answered incorrectly, and you feel horrible for the rest of the day. What you can do, You sit down, you close your eyes in your seat, and you try to clear all your thoughts. Some people use like a Buddha bowl, which makes a little high-pitched ringing sound, a little ping sound. And when you hear one of those, actually, let me get it for you. Give me a second. So this is totally off script, but I actually have these in handy. They're called a Buddha bowl. You can get it on Amazon. This is totally optional. Some people use it. I personally don't use it, but it happens to be there because my parents one, and they like to practice basically meditating. So you take it, and it makes this really high-pitched sound. That little ringing sound. So you can find these on Amazon for between $15 to $30, depending on the make and manufacturer. But the whole point is, some people like this bell sound. This bell sound helps them relax. But this differs for everyone. But the main point is, for meditating, you want to clear your mind and keep yourself basically out of the thought and moment for that second. Some people say you can sit up in a chair, sit up dead straight, no slouching, and just close your eyes and relax. Those are all different type of methods. But those are practically more passive, which goes down to number 3, which I use. And I bet you anyone who lives in America, especially watching my video, that you will encounter some sort of headache during driving. Driving is actually the best situation to train yourself. And this is not more passive, this is more active. Meaning, for example, when you're driving, maybe you made a mistake during your driving, or you have someone who doesn't drive with the turn signals or cuts in front of you, give you a middle finger, the list goes on. And that's the time where you need to calm yourself down. Calm yourself down and relax. If your life is not in danger, you don't need to honk. And you don't need to raise no finger and raise no hand. Just relax. Just let it go. Let what happened just happen. Because those people, eventually karma will get them. But you just don't want to be part of that process. So that's another way you can take a more active approach in practicing a mindset, a more positive mindset, and an outlook of the world. Now, going down to number 4, which I found this one pretty interesting myself because I have a hard time practicing it, is basically trying to get out of bed every single day without having a really negative mood, which is almost impossible. So the best quote I actually have seen, and I try to apply this to myself every single day because it's the guy has the same name as me, Michael, first name, Michael Phelps. So what he talked about is when he goes to train for his exercise every day, how does he keep that mindset? He realized that he has to get up every single day. So he said that if he asked the question, what if you have to get up every single day, and would you enjoy it every single day, which is almost impossible for almost everyone. Would you enjoy waking up out of bed every single day, 6 a.m. in the morning, just to go train or go to work in business? And you said you enjoyed it and you can do it every single day. Obviously, you are lying. You're straight up lying because there are many days, including everyone else here, who don't want to wake up for the next day. In this case, you have to fight that mindset and look at more positively and get up every single day and do what task that needs to be done. And especially in business. In business, customers are not going to wait for you. Clients are not going to wait for you. When they come there, the opportunity is there present in that situation. And your mindset will dictate whether or not you will get that client or they will leave. And also it'll dictate is whether you make the right decision to not pick them up. For example, some clients might not be the right fit for you. And maybe you're not thinking straight and you actually took that client, which adds a bunch of legal and liability concerns for you. So which breaks down to number 5. Number 5, how you can fix your mindset and have a growth mindset is enjoy the process. This one, I find it the most important because even I have this problem. The biggest problem, the biggest example that I could list in this is look at how long I've been running this YouTube channel. I ran it for about nearly 3 years now, and I still haven't had 1K subscribers, which you guys should click subscribe down below and a like button. Then, of course, you are seeing me behind the camera, and you don't understand what I'm trying to tell you or how I'm feeling, because most of the time I don't show it. But in this case, I am human, just like you and me, and we'll have times up and down. But at the same time, is understand that running a business, you have to enjoy the process, let the process flow, and at the same time, make minor improvements. Every minor improvement will lead to something bigger. If you expect your business to end up like cryptocurrency, you buy crypto and it starts like nothing, it explodes like millions of dollars overnight. That doesn't happen for everyone. Most people have to go through that process of pain, which is just making this channel grow, making this financial YouTube channel grow. And understanding that when you start a business, you have to keep a really positive mindset, utilizing all the tools I just listed in this video. And when you utilize these processes, you can calm yourself down and think about what needs to be done every single day and the next day. Because life is not a short-term race, it's a long-term race. Meaning is every single day, all those minor improvements you have to make, all the days when you get out of bed you don't want to, and you have to make it positive, no matter what's the case. If you have a more positive mindset and a more growth mindset, you can see things in a better light. This involves basically dating, involves business, how you handle clients, involves how people you attract, and it involves your family members too. When you speak to your family members, do you have a really rough attitude, or do you have a really patient attitude? Meaning when you talk to them, what type of attitude do you give them? If you give them a more positive attitude and you give them more open routes, and you change your tone of voice, the way you speak to people, I can guarantee you can see a new outlook in life, especially when it comes to business and building your financial freedom. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Please click the subscribe button down below and a like button. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.